Good morning. Welcome back to Patio Bloom. I'm Didi, and today we're gonna talk about how I care for my orchids. There's quite a bit of you guys asking me like, show us how you care for your orchids. Nothing crazy. I'm not professional. I do not have a lot of experience, but the little experience that I have is it works for me and my orchids. It's nothing but some material, little studying and research, and love. I think that's basically what it is. I break almost every single rules that orchid expert doing, and I follow some of it. And I'm not saying like, no. Like, I'm not saying that they're wrong. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I'm amateur. I'm just doing what I know and what available for me, and what's not takes so much time. So right now, yes, we are doing it in my kitchens because today is 33 degrees out there. On Saturday, gonna be 28. On Sunday, gonna be 24 degrees. Yes, in Orlando, Florida. It's not crazy. I was like, my orchids been in the garage for 2 weeks. So they're okay, they're happy. I'm gonna show it to you guys later. And this is, I was this past, I don't know, a week or so after Chromate show, I've been repotting all my between Fort Lauderdale, no, what am I talking about? Tamiami, between Tamiami orchids and then Smith orchids. It was over, so it was 22 and 12, something like that. So, 34 orchids. I've been trying to repot it every day, couple hours before I go to work, couple hours after I go to work if I do not have anything else going on. So that's what I'm doing today before I go to work. I have 2 hours until 8 o'clock before I have to get ready and to go to work. So like, this is the one that I repot. This is the purchase that I got from Smith. I put her in the basket. I put lava rocks in the bottom. Ooh, look at that. Something. Ha. I put lava rocks on the bottom, and I keep Smith medium in it, some of it, because it's look like I like the mix. Even though most of the time I do not like orchid bark. Okay, I do not like the bark, the big bark like these that you get from big box store. I do not like them. I think they like create bugs if it's too wet or whatever. But my Phalaenopsis really, really happy in that mix, so I let it be. But the rest of my orchids, they all in charcoal, black lava rocks, and leca or clay pebble. This little thingy. Look like my pongo poop. But the reason I have these black lava rocks is because when I was doing my front yard, all over my yard, way back when we just built the house, I put lava rocks in all the flower bed, black lava rock and flower bed. And one day, I just wanna, I don't know how many years ago, I just decided I wanna change the new look for my front flower bed. So I said, I wanna change that big black river rocks instead of the black lava rocks. So I move all the black lava rocks to the backyard when I'm redoing all around the screen and pool area. So and then I get into orchid. I was like, oh, people say use lava rocks. Like, I have plenty of them in the yard. So that's what I use. And 100% charcoal, and it's been working really, really well for me. I did not use any other media. That's what I use. I try to use some sponge rock for my cymbidiums because I grow my cymbidium. I'm trying to grow my cymbidium two ways. One with some potting soil mixed with perlite or a sponge rock, the bigger sponge rocks. So it's kind of like airy. And I also put bark, orchid bark, inside my mix. They seems okay. They're not giving me bloom yet. And I promised myself, which is, I'm not sure. I'm sure I'm going to broke it one day because myself promising about not buying orchids, give me a break. So, but I was thinking to myself, I'm not going to say promise anymore. I'm thinking to myself, I was like, you're not going to buy another cymbidium flower because they are beautiful and I know they're beautiful. You're not gonna buy any more cymbidium type of orchid until you be able to bloom this one. So I have 4 out there, and I'm gonna wait. Let's see if they ever bloom, and then I will buy different types. But for now, the 4 I have, that will be it. So that's for my mix. So a lot of people, every grower have different style, and it works for them and it's fine. Some people using that old tire material thing, and then some people use these thing on the bottom of the pot. I'm sure it's good, but I just don't like them. I don't like these. I don't like these. I just don't like them. So I know everybody like, keep that, that's good for draining, da 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 da. But that's them. I'm me, and I'm gonna do me, okay? So I'm just gonna, so I don't feel like, for me, I'm not talking for everybody else, just for me, it's just not like, I don't know, it's just not like, you know, organic enough. Not that I eat organic food or anything. No, nothing about that. It's just like, I want the orchid to have like the best, I don't know, feeling, I guess. Something like that, feeling that it's like, oh, this is what I'm used to live with, you know, or grow on environment. I don't know. I'm just thinking that this is not good for my orchids. So I did not use it. So I use whatever medium that I use, but this time I keep Curlsmith mix. I put it inside my basket with the lava rocks and everything inside, because they have so much fertilizer in there, and I'm just gonna try it, and what the heck, you know. So yes, I'm keeping it. The all tired things, I get rid of every single of them. I sifted through it. I kept any orchid bark that I can keep. Because I do love the fact that like the nursery always has the small pieces, right? And I like to use that for my new orchids, not experience, what's the words? I'm going blank. Hold on. Lesson for myself. That's what I'm saying. So I'm trying it, and then we'll see. Yes, I did break every single rule again. Like, don't repot when they're blooming. I did it. Don't repot during the winter. I did it. I just cannot hold it anymore. I cannot. It's my self-control. It's my self-control. I cannot wait for the spring to, you know, like, oh, if you have a foliage for cattleyas, have this certain way. I don't follow any of those. I admit it. And I know you guys probably like, don't do it or whatever, but like, this is my orchids, and this is how I do it. And this is just me and my orchids. So if they're not happy, don't worry. They will tell me. It's like, B, you're doing something wrong to me. I'm not happy, and I can see it. But so far, they're all happy, and I'm just gonna enjoy them, and we'll see. We'll see how this, I have no doubt this Curlsmith's mix, I have a little bit left there, will work for them, because I did break up all the roots and then trim everything else that I need to trim, and I put everything back with my lava rocks on the bottom and charcoal, and then I put the mix that come with it. So that's Curlsmith. Curlsmith of this one is, oh, you guys know, it was in my haul the last time. The next one is, I'm running out of big pot. So I buy, this is one of my RF, I'm pretty crazy. So I need the big pot for this giant cattleyas, right? So what I did, in my beginning moment of growing orchids, I do have small, you know, the compact orchid. I put in a big giant RF orchid. So what I did is, I take them out. I pull her out gently, and I move her in a smaller pot, RF pot also, and then some of them I mount them because it's compact, and then I took the pot and then I use it for the big one. That's what I did. I showed it. I take at least 2 of them, the compact cattleyas. I move it to a mount, and I took the pot for my big cattleyas. Everything is out in Home Depot. I cannot find any more fleece blankets. It's hard to find a wooden basket. I do not know what's going on, but I have 34 orchids. Oh, yeah, to repot. So, but it's down to 3 now. I'm in the middle of repotting her. I'm checking out the roots. But still looks, everything's good. I notice this is still blooming. And this is it, guys. She's not opening any bigger. Like, this is it. That's how she is. This one is the RLC Seto Rainbow. That's the flower. Since I get her, she's not open or anything. So I'm gonna put her in this RF pot. And I'm gonna hang. And like all my cattleya, I love to be mount or hang. So that's what I'm doing. And then after that, I'm gonna have her and her to be repotted. And my brother have, like, we should keep the orchids inside the house. It smell beautiful, which is it does. It does smell beautiful. And but the rest of my orchids is in the garage. I'm gonna show it to you guys later. But everybody asking like, oh, how do you care for your orchids? It's nothing special. I do not have any special way to do it. You know, I make it sure they have self-release fertilizer. Yes, self-release. Yeah, slow release fertilizer. Guys, I am so sorry if my English is bad. I don't speak English very well. I think my grammar is all over the place, and I just don't care. I just don't care. I get to where I am in life. It's not because I'm being scared or worried about what people think that I don't speak English correctly. That mean I'm not intelligent. I don't care. I make more money than you are, so shut it. You know what I mean? So with my broken English, there you go. So that's me. I just do me. My husband will always give me confidence, like, go get him, baby. I got you. That's how my confidence come about. My husband. I don't know if you guys know, my husband passed away 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago. Will be February 7th. It's gonna be 3 years. And my birthday on February 8th. He passed away right before my birthday. I was married with him for 23 years. Happily married, love of my life, my soulmate, a great guy. Everything that I am as a woman, a leader, professionally, is him. He's the one who always gives me so much support, confidence, knowing he always told me, like, if anything happens to me, you can be able to defend for yourself, take care of families and things like that. So he did it. I am strong. I am who I am. Have very high confidence in my professional work because of him. Because like I said, he always told me, go get him, baby. I got you. That was him. And he passed, unfortunately, but it was when I was talking about the saddest moment of my life. That was it. He was passed 3 years ago. It was devastating. It was hard, but he set me up for success. And orchids, guys. Orchids is part of me healing. Orchids helping me heal from my husband when he was passed away. It got introduced by, now that my partner, he's the one who saw, I'm with him now is a year already, almost, yeah, a year. So it was coincidence how I met him, and I do believe that you can have more than one soulmate, you know, and I'm blessed. God gave me another kind partner, another loving partner. So I'm blessed. I got 2 out of my life experience. I cannot be more blessed than that. There's a lot of people cannot even get 1. I got 2. So I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And yeah, I'm sorry. Did I make you guys sad? I hope not. But it's not a sad story. I love him. I always love him. I always gonna be his wife no matter what. And my partner now, he is another, like, as I get another chance to have love of my life, which is great. And then my orchids help me going through it. So he's the one who's starting with orchids. One day we went to Mandora and some of those plant show, and he introduced me with Vanda. I believe it was Pacharda, like purple Vanda. I love him, and not knowing how to care for them, I just have this one Vanda hanging. They say water them every day, this and that. And I did that, and the Vandas start falling apart. The Vandas roots getting dry, the leaf falling, and I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? What am I gonna do? So, and guess what? I started watching YouTube videos, like, okay, I need to do something here. I need to do something to make these plants alive, because like I love them so much, and he's dying, you know. So here we go. I'll start learning through YouTube channel. So this is why all this orchid channel is great. Nelson, Melissa, Orchid 360, Blanca, I watched them all, you know, and then that's how everything started. Now that number one orchids that I have is alive and thriving. She's not giving me bloom yet because I'm sure she's freaking pissed off. But she is recovering. She have a beautiful roots, and I'm pretty sure soon enough she will give me a bloom. So I'm not worried about it. And the funny thing is, also the reason that I know it was Mandora, I was watching Vicky Like video. I'm sure that you guys subscribe to her channel. And it's been a long time since not posting anything, so I kind of concerned actually. But hopefully everything's okay. Sergio and Vicky, hopefully they're okay. I did not know them. I never met them. But when they were videoing something in Mandora, I was in that video when I was picking up my first orchid. We named her Filbert. So yes, that is my first orchids that I own, and then it took off from there. Took off, and as soon as Filbert looking good, and I'm gone. I'm far gone. I'm already have so many orchids, and I'm enjoying it. And like I said, I'm just doing what I'm doing. I'm not, you know, I'm not in particular following all the rules. I didn't. I break every single rules, but it's just me and my orchids and love, and love. So thank you for listening to all my bubbling and, you know, just story. But I want you guys to know who I am as a person, and nothing to hide here. You know, it was a lot of people judge probably, like, oh, your husband just passed away 3 years ago and now you already have somebody else. I wasn't planning on it. I thought that, you know, my husband was gonna be the last love, you know, but God showed me different things, you know. God showed me another great God's creations, another good human being, loving, caring, and supporting me in this crazy hobby of mine. So I'm blessed. It's happy story after all, you know what I mean? So, and I want you guys to join me in this happy story of ours, you know. And we love these plants. We spend so much time with them. I don't know, doing crazy decisions, but we love them, and they make us happy and bring me joy. And I hope you know, these plants bring you the same joy as they give me to you guys. And any hard lesson life, you know, I do believe there's always light in the end, at the end of the tunnels. As long that we try, don't close your heart, and we'll get there. But okay, enough. I'm just like, 20 minutes. I'm just talking about my life. I am so sorry, but yeah. So, and I don't even drink coffee. I don't drink coffee. I only drink. This is what I drink. I drink water, Coke, and whiskey. That's the only thing that I drink. Water every day, whiskey and Coke after work when I, you know, decompress. That's my choice of poisons. And like I said, I'm sorry if my English is bad, but you know, this is me. You know, this is who I am. And I hope you guys enjoying it, my journey, and I hope I met along not I hope I do already meet so many friends along the way making these videos and whatnot. And I do enjoying it, you know, and I do enjoy sharing the experience, listen to you guys comment, telling me, helping me how, you know, how to care for my orchids and whatnot. So I'm grateful. And I think this video today is just gonna be about this, about me blabbering my mouth, talking about my life story. I just want you guys to know me better, who I am, and then, you know, and because I think we only see people in the video, and then like I'm not trying to share so much about my personal life, but I want you guys to know somewhat of how I become to love these orchids, how everything started. Jeff Moeller is starting it, my partner, my second chance in life. He's the one who introduced me with Vandas, orchids, and here we are. We have over close to 600 plants later, and then let's go check my grass. I need to repot this. I know I'm in the middle of it, but I want to show you before I close this channel. I want to show you guys my garage and look what the winter done to us. And then after that, I think I'm gonna close it for today. Let's see. Let's go.